And I did pay the $1,200 or whatever it is to start with, and I got rated 10%. And I'm like, well, they got me past the hump, but it's definitely worth it. I'm 100% P&T. I'm going to get that money in 1 month. It's all going to be paid back to me. So I would say that it's nothing to be afraid of to pay the money, because they do what they say they're going to do, and it's really nice.
Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Hernandez. I'm VETCOM's Communications Manager. And today I'm joined with Michele, one of our lovely veterans who we just helped get rated. And she came in today to talk firsthand about her experience working with us. So Michele, first, can you share with the people who are watching this, what branch were you in, when did you serve, and where are you from?
I'm originally from upstate New York. I'm in the Navy, and I started in 1980 and I retired in 1998. About a year. I had a hard time converting into civilian life. I really didn't want to go out or anything, but my husband helped me go over to VA, and stuff that was already in my medical records, so I got rated for stuff that was in my medical record. I think I was like I started at 20%, and then they delayed some things, and then I ended up with 40%. So I was at 40% for a long time. They started with a concurrent receipt. So I'm like, oh, if I can get concurrent receipt, because they're taking money out of my disability, for my disability out of my retirement check. Mm-hmm. So I wanted more money. So I went after to try to get 50%. I ended up with 60, and I stayed at 60 for a long time. Okay, well, I seen Kate on TV. She was like on KUSI. I think she was on Fox News. I saw that she was like running for some type of seat in Congress or something. And I'm like, and then I saw she was helping on the border do something. So I'm like, oh, well, this lady really has passion for veterans. Mm-hmm. And the DAV wasn't helping me. I mean, I was stuck. I kept putting claims in. They were denied back and forth several times. Nothing was happening. The DAV wasn't helping me. And so I'm like, well, I looked at the price. I thought the price was very reasonable. It's like, you get only $1,000 or a little over $1,000, and I can get that back in a couple of months.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, let me try it. I mean, she's pro-veteran. She has a passion for helping veterans. So I'm like, I'm going to go with this company and see what happens. The first rating you guys helped me get was COPD. I was originally rated 0 for that, and then I got 10%, and that was in 2024, and it took almost a whole year. So I started with you guys in 23, and it took almost a year for me to get that 10%.
Wow.
And then I also had a claim for sleep apnea, and that sat there forever. And then they finally came back, and it was denied. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try to get the sleep apnea again. So I called you guys again, and I started working with Brian. And Brian is really good. So anyway, we went through my workbook, and he said, well, we can do this, 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 and this. And I'm like, okay, let's go for it. So I ended up with 70%, and then I got 80%, and then I finally got 90%, and I'm like, oh my God, this is working. And then my PTSD claim was deferred, and then I got 70% on that. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
That's amazing.
So now I'm 100% P&T after a year. It
Woo!
took a year.
Moment of applause for that. Love to hear that.
I mean, it was so quick, and I was elated. I was like, I can't believe I got this. Mm-hmm. I was with you guys. I was at 60%.
60, okay.
And then I went from 60 to 100 in just a little over a year.
Wow.
Well, I own a home, so I'm applying for the homeowner's exemption for the veterans exemption, which is a big discount because the homeowner's exemption is only $5, and I don't remember what the veterans is, but it's a lot compared to what the homeowners is. Aside from that, the amount of money that I'm getting, it's like I don't have to like really worry too much about where I'm at with money. Financially, I'm pretty set. I like that you give us a workbook that we can go through and look at, oh, well, this happened, and this happened, and even though you might not have it in your service record or in your medical record, as long as you're diagnosed with a VA, I mean, you could go to the VA and start complaining about these things, headaches or backache or whatever, and that helps the process along. So I like the workbook because it gives you ideas of where you can go, and I also like the videos. I think the thing that was the most helpful for me is the coaching. Like you go to your C&P exam and like I was scared to go, and we're able to call somebody. It's not like, you can't call the DAV and say, hey, can you help me get over this hump, kind of, where we can communicate with you and you can like sort of cheerlead us on and say, hey, you can do this, just remember to do this, this, and this when you go. So that part really helped me, is being able to call somebody and like calm me down and get me more prepared to go to my C&P exam. There's one other thing that I liked. I like that you can do things via Zoom. Like I don't like to leave my house, so it's like it's nice. I can communicate with I'm going to call him a caseworker, but claim
specialist is usually what we call it. Yeah, claim specialist.
Okay, so I can talk to my claim specialist via Zoom, and it's more comfortable that way because you're in your home where you feel safe. So it's nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're in a comfortable, familiar environment. You're not having to go to a random office you've never been to before. Yeah,
Right,
totally.
exactly.
That makes sense.
Oh, I do, and I have. Actually, I'm on the internet with a gun group, and most of those guys are veterans, and some of them have been out for like a really long time. They're like, oh, I've been out for 10 years, I've been out for 20 years, and I'm like, no, go try it. So some of them have.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Thank you for your recommendation. That means a lot to us. It's, it adds to our credibility to know that, when other veterans hear it from another veteran and say, look, this really worked for me, that's invaluable.
I think the claim specialist, Brian, I don't know what his last name is, he was very helpful and actually very patient because I was gathering evidence, like trying to get my doctor to write a letter, and I was really surprised. My VA mental health doctor, she wrote me a letter, and I was like, oh my God. So he like was patient enough to like not want to hurry up and submit the claim. He like waited for me to collect all the evidence and send it to him, so that we could submit the claim together. I'm gonna say that there are organizations out there that you can get free stuff done, and they're not really wanting to help you that much. They're just like doing the paperwork shuffle. And then there's other companies which I thought I would go to because I was getting nowhere, but they cost a lot of money, and there's lawyers that like write fake papers. And this company is relatively inexpensive for, I think it's $1,200. I don't remember. It's been a long time. And they guarantee that they're going to get you at least 10% on your first go around. And I did pay the $1,200 or whatever it is to start with, and I got rated 10%. And I'm like, well, they got me past the hump, and I had to pay an additional $500, but it's definitely worth it. I'm 100% P&T. I'm going to get that money in 1 month. It's all going to be paid back to me. So I would say that nothing to be afraid of to pay the money, because they do what they say they're going to do, and it's really nice.
Well, Michele, thank you so much for these kind words and for talking with me today. Thank you for your service as well. And everyone watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. We've got tons of other great testimonials on this channel, just like Michele. Thank you for watching.